So Dubai has always been a hub for gold trading, and for good reasons. With its tax-free environment, high purity standards, and world-renowned gold souk, it's no surprise that gold is a popular investment here. But how do you actually buy gold in Dubai? And not just that, we'll discuss the different ways to invest in gold, their pros and cons, and which one might be right for you out of the five that we will be discussing here. So, if you are serious about investing in gold, no matter if you are in Dubai or the wider GCC region or anywhere in the world, you might get some value from this video. So, stick around till the very end. And before I talk about investing in gold, I need to mention a disclaimer here. I myself am not a big fan of investing in gold and only keep 5 to 10% of my total net worth in gold at any point in time. I can talk at length about why gold is not a great investment, but that will deviate from the actual topic of this video. So for now, let's talk about exactly why you clicked on this video at the first place. But before we dive in, let me quickly introduce myself. I am Wali Khan, and on this channel, I create content about personal finance, productivity, real estate, immigration, relocation, and much more. I also have an Urdu channel with over 85,000 subscribers where I cover similar topics, so feel free to check that out as well. I had earlier built a WhatsApp community with over 3,000 members, but as WhatsApp had some limitation in scalability, I now moved this community to Discord, where we've organized groups based on shared interests like discussing real estate in the UAE, personal finance in general, simple stocks investing and ETFs investing as well, productivity, content creation, immigration, relocation, and much more. In addition, my newsletter now reaches more than 3,000 subscribers. You'll find links to these and more in the description below. Be sure to check them out. If you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up as it really helps the channel, and I would be delighted if you subscribe it as well. If you have any thoughts or observations, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. So, gold has always been seen by masses as a safe haven investment, protecting wealth against inflation and economic uncertainty. Here in Dubai, it's especially popular due to its accessibility and high liquidity. Whether you are looking to hold physical gold or prefer digital options, there is something for everyone. But remember, not all gold investments are equal. Now, let's break down your options to invest in gold. The most traditional way to invest in gold is through jewelry. But before you rush to buy, here are a few things you have to keep in mind if you are buying jewelry for investment purposes. Making and buying charges are important consideration. Unlike pure gold bars, jewelry comes with high making charges, which can go up to 20 to 25% of the cost. That's the money you don't recover when you're selling the asset. The other issue is about the purity. Always check for 24 karat or 22 karat gold hallmarks to ensure purity. While 24 karat gold jewelry is not available and not even possible because of the metal type, it is important to consider the highest grade gold possible if you are seriously considering it for investing. Now, there is another problem, which is the storage problem. You need to ensure safety, which could mean paying for a safe deposit box. Even though Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world, but this can be a concern for people elsewhere. Another point is about the liquidity. While gold jewelry can be resold easily, it's always a physical transaction, and you might need to take the physical gold to the shop where you would sell it. Sometimes you might not get the good price and you have to negotiate with the different gold dealers. And in that process, you might have to be moving from one shop to the other, which can be a security concern in some of the regions. Now, a very popular way, which is, I believe, a better way to invest in physical gold, is through gold bars or gold coins. So if you talk about premiums, unlike gold jewelry, gold bars have a minimal markup, so you can get more gold for your money. And the purity, by the way, the purity also is higher in gold bars or the, let's say, coins, usually available in 24 karat, which is 999.9 purity, making them ideal for investment. Liquidity is also good and usually can be sold. These bars can be sold at international rates, and you do not have to go through haggling much. If you want to buy gold bars online in Dubai, websites like DMCC, Emirates Gold, and Al Ittihad Gold are a great place to start with. I have been a fan of Gold Souk in Dubai, where TT bar is available at the best rate with the minimal premium, But the problem with TT bar is that it has a higher denomination of 10 tola, and not everyone can invest in that amount at one time. Now, another way to invest in gold is through ETFs. If you want more liquid, cost effective way to invest in gold, familiarize yourself with gold ETFs, which are called as exchange traded funds. These are funds that track the gold prices and trade on the stock exchange. Some of the benefits include lower costs. GLD, one of the most popular gold ETFs available, is at only 0.4% of expense ratio, which in case of physical gold bar can range from 1 to 5%, which is a big factor to look into when you are making such a decision. Then the high liquidity is also evident here. Buy or sell anytime when the stock market is operating, as it's listed there. Unlike physical gold, for which you need to take time, uh, out and go out to the gold shop to buy. And then there is no storage issues as well. You do not have to worry about thefts or locker cost or anything like that. It's always available in the brokerage account. I digged deep into gold apart from many other investment classes, especially for GCC expats, in my online courses, link to which you can find in the description of this video. To buy gold ETFs, you need a brokerage account. Platforms like Sarva, Baraka, or Interactive Broker works well for the UAE investors. I use Baraka. I made several videos about this platform as well to buy gold ETF anytime I want. You can use my referral code to open the account with Baraka and get $25 to $50 of referral bonus depending on when you are opening the account. But they are offering $25 to $50 of referral bonus. The good thing about Baraka is that you can use the same app to invest in US stocks as well. And if you want to trade without commission, you can also use the app of Amana as well. Again, for Amana as well, I've got the referral code below, which is giving you $100 of trading bonus once you open the account with my referral code. Terms and condition apply. I always talk about the platforms which are regulated. So both of these platforms, Amana and Baraka, both are regulated platforms, and I myself do investments and trading through these platforms. Now, there is a fourth thing through which you can invest in gold, which is gold bonds or certificates. Gold bonds and certificates are also a digital way to invest in gold without handling physically the metal physically. These includes UAE gold certificates, which are offered by banks like Emirates NBD, Mashreq Bank, etc. Now, there is another option to invest in an option like sovereign gold bond. This used to be a great option if you are an Indian, or if you're Indian resident, as these bonds are locked with the gold price and yield some interest too. But I heard recently that these bonds are discontinued. I mentioned them here to give you an idea that such options are available, and you might consider them in case available in future by any of the jurisdiction you might be in. The benefit of these, again, no storage hassle, and some of them even provides interest on your gold holdings. But again, these are limited options that you can invest in, and if you find such options and if they are backed by any of the government, then go for it. Then comes the mutual funds of gold. Now, these are a step beyond ETFs, as gold mutual funds. These are actively managed funds that invest in gold ETFs. But there is a catch, and one should always bear in mind about that, because they are investing through the ETFs. They have added management costs, less control. Unlike the ETFs, you cannot buy them and sell them at the market prices instantly, but you have to wait for the day to end, and then the NAV will come up, and then you have to buy. So let's say if you want to invest in gold through mutual funds, it's only a possibility or only a viable option in case you do not have the access to the ETF of gold. So if you're considering this option, ensure it fits your investment goals at the same time. All right, now we've covered everything from jewelry to ETFs, but before you invest, keep these things in mind always. You need to understand your goal. Are you buying for security, short term gains, or long term investments? Then you also need to consider the cost. Avoid unnecessary charges like let's say high making fee or mutual fund expense ratio. Similarly, you need to make sure that whenever you are investing, you need to understand the liquidity. If you might need quick access to your funds, ETFs or digital gold are better than physical gold. So which option do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with others looking to invest in gold in Dubai. I recently made a video about spending money like top 1%, and here's the link to the video. Do check that out. And if you are in the UAE or the wider GCC region and want to invest passively to get some good returns to beat inflation, there are multiple options to invest in different asset classes. Here's the link to the video that I made recently. Do check that out and let me know. How did you like the video? Please let me know. Thanks a lot.